Hello guys, on rare occasion though the internet can be used for good, too as many of these online crime solvers have proven. They succeeded where professional crime agencies and police department could not, either due to good old incompetence or simply not having the crowdsourced tools only the internet can muster. Let's start our top 5 mysteries and crimes solved by the internet. Number 5. Hit and run. Catching someone after a hit and run used to be a pretty difficult task in the pre-internet days, as there usually little evidence to go on in those cases. If you are lucky and still alive, the driver may leave some conclusive evidence behind. That may still not be enough, though, unless they outright drop their driving license or a swab full of their saliva at the scene. We are not saying that the internet has improved conviction rates in hit and run cases, though we know of at least one instance where the culprit was caught because of the online community. It happened in Washington, where a cyclist was hit and killed by a collision, though the cops did not have a clue as to the perpetrator. The photo of the scene was eventually uploaded to Reddit, asking other people for help identifying vehicle parts. While the poster luckily just did it out of curiosity, things got serious when an ex-state car inspector was able to pinpoint the precise make and model of the vehicle in question. Unfortunately for the man responsible, not many people in the area owned a mid-1980s Chevrolet Silverado at the time, which led to his arrest and eventual conviction. Number 4. Push to suicide. When the 18 years old Nadia Kajoji committed suicide off a bridge on the Radio River in Ottawa, her friends and family were justifiably devastated. She was going through a lot, including a previous miscarriage along with pressure at school. As the story unfolded, though, it was soon discovered that she did not take the decision on her own. She had spoken to someone called Kamidi on an online forum a few weeks before the suicide, who had convinced her to take the final step. His identity was later discovered by Celia Bay, an online counselor who also discovered that he had been doing this for a while. All in all, he had convinced 5 or 6 people to commit suicide in the past, and was charged with one count of attempt assisting suicide and one of assisted suicide, thanks to Celia. Number 3. Rape. Debate around sexual assault on campus and jock culture has been raging on for a while. Though the Steuben Valley High School case was one of the first few cases to happen in the age of social media, we should spare you the horrific detail of the crime. Though as a summary, a minor was raped by a bunch of her peers in August 2012. It happened over the course of the night and across locations on and off campus. While the main perpetrators accused in the crime were later convicted, we often forget the role of the internet in those convictions. Because of the local influence of the accused, the authorities were, at first, reluctant to take the case seriously. That was until a global and controversial group of online hacker vigilantes posted a bulk of evidence online, apart from forcing the authorities to reopen the case. It also brought the conversation to the national stage. It included confessions by the accused, photos and videos from the night, and other incriminating materials. Number 2. Stolen laptop. Having something like your laptop or phone stolen is devastating news. It's not about the monetary value of the thing, even if gadgets these days are admittedly quite expensive, but rather your personal information on it, as there usually no way to recover that. That was probably what was going through Sean Power mind when his MacBook Pro was stolen, along with his phone and some documents. It was not all bad, though, as he had a software on his laptop that alerted him of its whereabouts whenever it was online. He had not lodged a police complaint or was in the city at the time, and did the only thing he could think of: ask his 12,000 Twitter followers to help. To his surprise, one of his followers managed to successfully retrieve the laptop along with all the other documents in the bag. Number 1. Hate crime. Social media is more often in the news for causing hate crime than preventing them, especially in today's polarized society. In many of those cases, it's not possible to ascertain the identities of the assailants, as most of them happen in secluded parts of the city at night, if they are smart about it anyway. So, when a couple of men were beaten up by a group of assailants in Philadelphia for their perceived sexuality back in 2014, it looked like it should go down the same way as all of those other cases. Fortunately, the authorities decided to release the pictures to the public, and someone on Twitter was able to correctly identify them. Thank you guys for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel.